A superhero doesn't necessarily need superpowers or a cool costume, but they do need to be someone who lends a helping hand in a tough situation. A guy jumped into an icy lake to save a dog, and then people on the shore gave him clothes to warm up. The passengers of a hot air balloon were very lucky to have so many caring people on the ground.
Listen to me! When you get close to the ground, start running fast!
Oh my God! Gregory! What the hell?
Guys, video it.
The guys on the Gemini ship responded to a distress signal and rescued 4 people from a sinking boat.
Let it relax. Guys, all right? What happened?
This is what a professional reaction looks like. Despite stormy winds, a man got out of his car to save someone else's house from a fire.
Steven, we're gonna get stuck! Come on!
Quick thinking, fast reflexes, strong arms, and a life saved. It's not just plastic that kills. This seal got stuck in a pant leg. And if it weren't for the men who saved him, he wouldn't have survived. This boy is only 11 years old, and he's already a superhero for saving a dog whose leash got caught in an elevator. The coolness of this guy is off the charts. He just caught a criminal and then continued to relax and drink his coffee. These people helped a racer get back into the race by pulling his car out of a ditch. A bus driver quickly reacted to a car problem and stopped it. These guys risked their lives to save strangers caught in a powerful storm. These people formed a human chain to save a driver whose car was about to fall off a cliff. This guy has cancer and is undergoing treatment, and the hospital has become his second home. On his birthday, the entire team congratulated Justin, bringing him to tears. A courier's attempt to protect the mother and child in a faulty elevator was very impressive. Rescuers found an 11-year-old boy in the open sea after his family and volunteers called UK's emergency services.
You alright, mate? Well done for staying there. You okay? Well done, mate. Come and hold on to me. Put your arms around me. Well done, mate. Okay. Alright? If you walk in there. Well done.
And here's another excellent job by the station's rescue team, resulting in 2 saved lives.
Right, it's okay. Right, come towards the boat. Come towards the boat. Hold on my hand. Right. 1, 2, 3. Right. Okay. Turn around. Right.
A delivery man in China jumped off a bridge to save a drowning woman, not expecting to receive $15,000 for it. This man's car caught fire on the road, but he was lucky to be surrounded by caring people. A guy suddenly felt sick and lost consciousness, but fortunately a man caught him just seconds before he fell. A dog's paw got stuck between the rails, and several railroad workers carried out a real rescue operation just before the train passed. A dolphin got badly tangled in nylon tape, but luckily a fisherman helped it free.
What's up here? Whoa. Hey, hey.
Hurricane Ian caused flooding in Orlando, and a reporter turned into a rescuer, helping a nurse who was on her way to work get out of her car. Racers were trying to flip a car back over, and many people came to help, getting the car back on its wheels. A puppy got stuck at the bottom of a waterfall, and a guy went down to the stream to grab the dog in his arms. What do you know about the perfect relationship? Well, this girl doesn't need to go to the gym with adventures like these. This electronics store clerk brings joy to homeless kids by playing cartoons for them. How often do Batman and Iron Man clean your windows? The kids in the hospital don't have many joys, but look at their reactions. This foal wasn't born healthy, but luckily its owners didn't abandon it. Instead, they did everything they could to help it recover. Meet Anthony Moses, the record holder for planting 23,060 trees in 24 hours. This guy is saving the planet. This isn't a thriller scene, but a man heroically saving 2 kids during a flood in Oman. A giant tortoise got stuck among the rocks and desperately tried to get out. But without this guy's help, it wouldn't have made it back to the water.
Oh, yes! Good job!
A girl saw a kitten on the edge of a bridge and rescued it, taking it home. These sailors spotted a drowning eagle in the water, rescued it, washed off the dirt, and dried it off. The bird flew off into the sunset afterward. These 2 boys in India saved a dog from a flood, braving the rocky current. A kind-hearted guy with prosthetic legs saw a woman without a leg and gave her his crutches.
all I was saying is your baby should go. Like, what's
Don't
that?
touch the baby, dude.
Oh,
Don't touch the baby.
I just wanted to tell the baby to go.
Get out of the baby. Get out of the elevator.
People came together to save a person being swept away by a powerful flood in Germany. A truck stalled in the rain, blocking the road, but caring people quickly helped push it out of the way. In the rain, everyone needs a person with an umbrella like this. A calf somehow got stuck in a well, but a farmer managed to save it just in time. This group of firefighters made great efforts to save a dog that then ran away. I hope it doesn't end up there again. A manhole cover became a real trap for a Jeep, but thanks to passers-by, the driver can now go about his business again. This is humanity at its finest. People helping solve a problem instead of getting frustrated and honking their horns. A guy with no legs has amazing friends who are always there to help. A girl couldn't stay on her skis and was sliding down the slope, but a snowboarder caught her just in time. A girl went to her favorite band's concert in a wheelchair, and some caring guys lifted her above the crowd so she could see the performers. These guys carried an elderly man across the street, understanding that he would take too long to cross a dangerous section on his own. This athlete almost fell right before the finish line of a marathon, but a couple of caring folks helped him finish the race. This is a real rescue operation to free a truck stuck under a bridge. I can't even imagine how this swan got stuck in the fence, but he was very lucky that a passerby decided to help him out. You never know what you might see on the road, like a girl helping ducks cross the street among the cars. A kitten fell into a manhole and probably didn't expect a whole team of firefighters to come to its rescue. A farmer spilled several hay bales on the road, and people helped clear them to avoid blocking traffic. This man saw a dog on the edge of a pier and left a wetting to pull it to safety. Fortunately, another helper quickly arrived, and the dog was safe.
Bravo, Mopsi! Bravo, Mopsi!
A woman living in her car was pleasantly surprised when a stranger brought her food. A guy didn't expect a luxury car to stop next to him, and the driver gave him his jacket. Sometimes there's no time to wait for firefighters, but with helpers like this guy on a jet ski, any problem can be solved. A guy saw a huge dehydrated turtle and carried it to a safe place.
He's doing all right. He's got a lot of fighting spirit.
A vendor spilled all of his mangoes and could have lost his earnings if it weren't for these kind passers-by. At the start of a match, the weather got too bad, and the Turkish national football team players put their jackets on the kids. Next time, he'll be more careful with such a heavy load. But after his rescue, they should definitely become friends. A very tense kitten rescue, but fortunately successful.
He's riding that 1110 mods bike. He hears Will Hahn right there yelling.
This motorcyclist quit the race when he saw his competitor stuck under his bike and unable to get out. People noticed a dog under a train car in time and immediately rushed to save it. Not everyone likes to pick raspberries from plantations, but these guys helped gather raspberries from the road. A boy patiently waited for a cat to decide to come down from a tree and caught it. Someone painted over a sign, but a good Samaritan restored it to its original state. This dog has trouble moving, but its owner and a friend found a way to transport the dog home. Falling from such a height, even 9 lives wouldn't have saved it. Luckily, the guy was able to help the cat avoid falling. This is real magic with the appearance of a chair. The guy's reaction says it all. This kind girl saw a freezing dog and simply bought a blanket for it. Motorcyclists didn't leave a driver in trouble and helped push the car while many others drove by. With such a talent for unclogging drains, this hero will become the local Aquaman. A man moved a seller to tears by buying all of his goods. A poor cat clung to a car door during a flood, but luckily it was rescued in time. Ukrainian soldiers not only save civilians, but also animals, like this puppy stuck in a concrete slab.
Все, рядова кнопа. Целости и сохранности.
Are you okay?
This guy became a real savior for a girl who couldn't get across a puddle.
What a great life. Let's love our women, guys.
These people teamed up to pull a car so a bus could pass.
Heroes! Yay!
The villagers in the Philippines helped move a grandfather closer to his family by carrying his house for 2 hours. Guys helped an ambulance navigate around a traffic jam to save someone's life. This race driver came off the track when he saw that one of his opponents was in trouble. Two carjackers wanted to bring GTA to life, but did not expect that everything will unfold in the worst way possible for them. These men spotted a woman stranded in her car as she was being swept away by floodwaters. They immediately jumped into action. A teenager detained at a police station called for help when he saw an officer collapse from a heart attack, despite the fact that the man was the one who arrested him. While this isn't the sinking of Titanic, it's a terrible catastrophe. A ferry carrying 459 people started to sink near the coast of South Korea, and the rescue team were frantically trying to save everyone. A coyote wandered into the city streets and attacked a teenage girl walking her dog. While the girl tried to escape, the dog bravely defended its owner from the predator. This girl had a seizure while walking her dog, and this huge hound named Clover stopped a truck to help his owner. People usually stay away from stray dogs, but it turns out they can be loyal protectors. A robber attacked a young woman in the middle of the street. A stray protected the girl by chasing the thief away. These people are being rescued from the underside of a rock face where they ended up due to stormy seas, all because they were swimming in a place they weren't supposed to. A mountain lodge got buried under an avalanche, trapping more than 30 people inside. The firefighters quickly came to their rescue, freeing the lodgers from the snow prison. A man wanted to go for a swim in the Ganges River, but the flow was too strong. The man was saved by a brave police officer who wasn't deterred by the water. It took a whole lot of effort to get the swimmer out.
Oh, sweetie.
This dog came to people with a snake wrapped around its snout, and the man put himself at risk to help the poor animal. But thankfully, this ended well for everyone.
Thank you so much.
I'm glad it wasn't a rattlesnake.
Oh my God.
When a girl noticed this cat in the forest, it was frightened and looked really rough. Nonetheless, the cat let her move it from its hiding place. It took over 2 months to bring the animal back to life, but this is what it looks like now. This loser thief tried to break in for so long that the police had ample time to arrive. This thief is having a bad day.
Swiper, no swiping! Oh man!
This man missed his bus by a few seconds, but thankfully a kind biker dropped him off at the next bus stop. This truck driver saved a family from a car caught in a flood. The man got out in the nick of time before the car was swept away by the water. This newborn zebra already got into trouble. It got into the water and started to drown. Thankfully, it happened when there were people close by, so they managed to pull it out of the water almost straight away. And this guinea pig was rescued from a demolished building by a Ukrainian rescue squad after missile attacks. This man had an unfortunate slip while climbing and ended up being trapped in a hill cleft for 45 hours. Meanwhile, the Indian Army, BMC, and National Disaster Response Force joined efforts to rescue him. While enjoying the views at the sunset cliff, young guys spotted two girls that were swept into the water by a strong wave. The girls were struggling to stay afloat, so one of the guys came to their rescue.
Yes. Oh no, that.
It's a good thing that this man took a dog with him to work. The burglar clearly did not expect such resistance. The owner even had to hold back the dog so that it wouldn't tear into the thief. Check out the way this dog called Magnus helps his disabled owner. The man fully relies on the dog when outside. Due to the nature of his disability, Magnus's owner can't even operate his wheelchair. His loving and loyal dog performs the function of an engine for the wheelchair. No one trained him to do that. He's just more compassionate and humane than some humans. This cash-in-transit driver managed to avoid robbery by ramming the perpetrator's car and dragging it for several feet. It's possible that this guy could have crawled over the finish line himself, and yet one of the fellow runners couldn't leave him hanging.
Sportsmanship. This is Mike McDade.
This driver's actions are much more valuable than winning any race.
See the smoke coming off. A nice guy. Thanks, bro. I owe you dinner now. Here, hold your bike.
It's hard to say what would have happened to this girl if it weren't for a dog who heroically chased the kidnappers away. In the Chinese city of Tangshan, a woman and two kids fell under the ice on a frozen lake. The passers-by immediately formed a 60-foot human chain to rescue them. The mother and her kids did not sustain any serious injuries. A leisure boat became the saving grace for people stranded in a hot air balloon that ran out of fuel. Everyone from the balloon successfully boarded the vessel, and in the end, no one was hurt. But I doubt these guys will ever want to fly using that method of transport. This pigeon nearly drowned during a flood and risked approaching a human to save itself from water. When you've lost all hope and accepted your fate, but then someone comes to your aid. And this pet snake completed its task to perfection. And came back to the owner. The man was chased by a fox with rabies, and his German Shepherd was able to chase it away without any consequences for the two of them. This man was choking right next to his car, but another driver came to his aid right in time. And here's another example of an attentive and heroic dog. Take a look at a heroic act this dog commits along with its owner to save two other dogs from an icy lake. And this is yet another fan of breaking doors and getting chased away by a broom. This guy deliberately scared passing women, but his affinity for jump scares was diminished by an Italian man. While some people train their guard dogs, this cow is prepared to attack anyone to protect its owner. That's true loyalty. I think that dogs have better road etiquette than some people. This ginger dog saved its reckless friend's life. It's good to have friends who know how to help when you're choking during school lunch. Both jockeys fell down, but instead of getting back on his horse, this guy stopped the opponent's horse and saved him from injury. Tourists spotted the small dolphin stranded in an estuary and released it back into the sea. A dog can do more than just guard, like this one helping its owner move by skillfully pushing a wheelchair. A guy caught a hat at a concert, but noticed a woman who really wanted it and gave her the trophy. These guys help their friend when the elevator breaks. Now that's friendship. That's all for now. Tell us in the comments if you've ever felt like a superhero. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and give us a like.